So I'm ready for the off with a new travelling companion, my John and Mandy cup. This is the view from my living room today and my bedroom tonight. That's the Ribblehead Viaduct. So I'm going to go for a walk now and get the drone up. This is the first time I've had a drink from a pub since Bri died in 2019. So I've decided to start a tradition. So every time I go into a pub, I'm going to order a half of what Bri would have had. He would have had a pint, but I'll just have a half. And this is a half of Black Sheep. Because Bri really loved his real ale, so here's to you, Bri. Cheers. So it's quite nice. It's a lovely view out there, just watching all the cars coming and going and all the vans, quite a few motorhomes and campers. Feeling a bit flat, if I'm honest. I maybe didn't think this trip through very well because it's sort of in the area. I hadn't linked this area with this other area, which was the last place me and Bri visited together. So it's quite close. Anyway, by the time I realised, I thought, oh, it'll be right, it'll be fine. So I don't know if it's that, but I'm just feeling a bit flat. I mean, what didn't help, I was feeling alright to start with, but what didn't help was I went for a walk and started flying my drone. Wide open space, high enough, you know, out of people's way. And one couple came over to me and started chatting. Lovely couple, we were just talking in general, and the guy was quite interested in the drone. And I must have been flying it for what, 15 minutes tops? And then I was bringing it into land, and this older chap walked over to me, and I thought he was just coming for a chat, you know, so I smiled like you do. And he said, "Are you recording with that?" I said, "Yeah, I am." And he just turned, you know, he went, "Well, I take offence at that." I said, "Oh, were you recording me?" I said, "No, I wasn't. I was recording the scenery and, you know, the viaduct." "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, I'm sure." Now, I probably should have left it there, but I just found him a bit rude. And so I just said, "So go and find something else to moan about." And he said, "Well, it's so noisy." I said, "Have a nice day." And off he trotted with his wife. But you know what? Normally I'd have shrugged that off, but it bothered me a bit. I don't know why. Maybe I was just feeling a bit delicate anyway. I don't know, fragile. But I won't lie, he really pissed me off. It was unnecessary. I mean, I don't go out to annoy anyone. I'm sure none of us do, but sometimes I think people should think before they approach others or open their mouths, because you never know, do you? You never know what's going on in other people's lives or in their heads. So I was just kind of trying to chill out. And then he dragged his carcass over to spoil my afternoon. I'm quite sure it can't have ruined his that much, because literally was up for a few, you know, minutes. And he was just walking. He wasn't even walking by me. He came out of his way to speak to me. You know, and he was with his wife, and she didn't say anything. Probably embarrassed. But then when you're on your own, you just, I mean, as it was, I dealt with the situation, possibly not in the best way, but did it in my way, the way I feel at the moment. And then, funnily enough, the other couple that I'd spoken to, first of all, they came over again. They were walking back and just started chatting. And said, "Oh, the miserable sod. Why did he do that? Why did he say that?" He said, "Just think you're so lucky you're not his neighbour." I thought, yeah, I pity his neighbours. He obviously is that kind of person. And I said, or even worse, he could be him. So we had a good chat and a laugh at him. Not in a cruel way, just in a coping way. And then got on with my afternoon. Yeah, so feeling a bit flat. But I'll have another cup of coffee, and then I'm going to grab my meal tonight from the pub, pay a bit of money back in, and then probably just chill out, watch the sunset. It's a beautiful afternoon. I actually planned today, well, I didn't plan it, I just jumped in the van last minute because I thought, oh, the weather forecast looks good. Looks good today and it looks good tomorrow. So I should get a nice sunset and a nice sunrise. I thought, I'll be healthy tonight with my tea. I'll have a salad, smoked duck salad. That sounds really nice, with walnuts, honey, blue cheese. I'll have a side portion of chips. Now it's come and it is huge. Are you sure you're ready for this? Mamma mia! Good morning. Oh, morning. Well, the good news is I slept really well. Feeling a little bit brighter this morning. Been for a little wander, well, just around the car park. I missed the sunrise, but it is a lovely morning. I've had a couple of cups of coffee already, so I'm buzzing. One thing I do need to do is start to read instructions, because the diesel heater I've been using with no problem since I got the van, but that was probably through luck. And this morning I've got the fan going on it, it's switched on, but I can't seem to get the heat up on it. So I should do what normal people do and actually read the instructions. So that's a job for today. That way I get the best out of the heater, because I believe it's got like a timer on it, so if I'm out and about I can set the timer for the heater to come on so it's warm when I get back to the van. And in the morning I couldn't even time it to come on, so I don't have to get up. When I say get up, I don't have to sit up and reach. That's about the extent of the effort that's required to switch the heater on in the morning. But I do need to read up on things. I think Bri used to do all of that. I sound really lazy, don't I? But I just kind of bumble my way through. And I've been using the heater and it's been working, so didn't feel the need to read up on it. But I probably should, and I will.